coming up in this read. Doing the right thing, finally, balancing out their lives, being truthful and honest as well, getting back on track. And then Judgment, listening to their higher self. Ace of Cups, being true and authentic, and finally understanding the meaning of unconditional love. And seeing as well that you, throughout this process, have loved them unconditionally. Pisces, thank you for joining me for your January love read. So if you need any information, you can find it all in my pinned comment below and in my description box below. If you're cross-watching for a Pisces, then just switch over the roles because I could be speaking to you directly. Please do keep in mind that this is a general reading, so it's not going to resonate for absolutely everybody. And also any of the zodiac information that I mention, please use your discernment, okay, because they could be placements in your own chart, they could be placements in someone else's chart, or they could be character traits of somebody as well, okay. Right, so let's get into this for you. You have the Nine of Wands, that is Sagittarius energy, the Ten of Swords, Gemini, Death, Scorpion energy, the Knight of Swords, Gemini, Five of Cups, Scorpion, the Unknown card, which is Universal Energies, the Ace of Cups, Water, Pisces, Cancer and Scorpio. The Five of Swords reversed, it's beautiful. It's Aquarian energy. Thank you. And Judgment, Pluto, so Scorpion. And at the bottom of the deck you have the Knight of Coins, which is Virgo energy. And underneath that one is the Queen of Coins. Okay, Capricorn. Right, so obviously I've mentioned quite a lot of zodiacs. So the strongest signs that are coming through, and please again remember what I said to you at the start of the read. The strongest signs that are coming through is Scorpio, Sagittarius, Gemini, and I'm going to say Virgo. Okay. Right, so with these two being your overall energy, this could be for some of you a situation that is involving someone younger. It could be a child. It could be a child. For some of you, this situation is about a child. For others of you, I'm seeing you being more focused on the practical things in life as well. I'm also seeing you being quite quiet and reserved. There's this slowness through the Knight of Coins. I'm just going to pull another deck a second because there's something else to that Knight of Coins that I just can't reach right now. Why is the Knight of Coins here, please? For Pisces. Why the Knight of Coins for Pisces, please? Thank you. Queen of Cups. Okay. Cancerian energy. Something to do with love, emotions. There's unconditional love here. Thank you. The Three of Coins. Making something work. Teamwork. Collaboration. It could be within a community as well. You're doing something, for some of you, that there's a message about community work. You could be doing some kind of volunteering as well. You might have to ease up. You might have to ease up on how much you volunteer to do for others, because there's a vibe of you spreading yourself out a bit too thin. So while volunteering is a very beautiful and admirable thing to do, some of you could be doing too much volunteering. So just take a closer look at that and see where you can better extend your energies. And tell me more about the overall energy for Pisces, please. Thank you. The Knight of Wands. Traveling. Something to do with traveling. This could also indicate... I'm feeling with this one, Pisces, that there is good news on its way towards you. It's just with the way that that torch is lit in his hand. This feels like someone is excited to give you some kind of news, Pisces. I don't know how that ties in with what we've already seen. Temperance, Sagittarius energy. There could be a Sagittarius that's rushing in towards you, Pisces, with some really good news. We've got transmutation here as well. Is this showing me that you have been helping someone else to get their life back on track? That could be the volunteering energy that I was feeling. I'm certain that you were trying to help somebody get their life back on track, and it looks like whoever that is coming towards you with really good news. It's like that they've taken your advice with this transmutation of the temperance. They've taken your good advice, they've worked with it, and they've transmuted the negative situations in their life into positive, and that they've got some really good news here to share with you as well. And they're being followed by butterflies as well. There's 3 butterflies following them. Again, change, metamorphosis. Okay. So in someone's thought process, we have the 9 of Wands, the 10 of Swords, and Death. Now, you're dealing with an individual, Pisces. It's either you or someone else, right? So just fit yourself where you feel it click, okay? If it's not your read, it's not your read. It's no problem. Somebody is being very reserved with this 9 of Wands. Thank you. 7 of Swords. Yeah. Okay. Tell me more about that 7 of Swords, please. Thank you. The 10 of Wands. It's funny because I don't fully feel that this is your energy. You've been helping somebody who potentially struggled with their mental health with all of these swords. And I'm seeing that they have told a lot of lies as well. And the kind of lies that they would speak would genuinely hurt other people. And it was causing a lot of problems. A lot of problems. But you saw something in them. You saw the goodness in them, and it's like you tried to pull that goodness to the forefront. Ten of Swords and Death as well. Why the 10 of Swords, please? Thank you. Ooh, okay. Judgment off balance with the Ace of Wands off balance. Yeah. Pisces, this has just gotten really dark. Like really, really dark, really quick. Are you certain that you're helping the right person here in this situation, Pisces? Are you absolutely certain that you're helping the right one? because there are moments where even you question that yourself with that Ten of Swords, Judgment, and Ace of Wands off balance. It's like, can they truly be helped? It's a weird energy. It's really, really weird. Why is death here, please? Thank you. The moon. Okay. I'm feeling the very Mother Moon energy with this one. Mother Moon, you're afraid that somebody is going to end up going down a path that leads them to total and absolute destruction, a path that they'll never be able to deviate from. Mother Moon, for some of you, this could well be one of your dependents. It's somebody that you've been mothering. It's someone that you've taken under your wing and you're trying to look after them as best you can. What else for death and the moon? Four of Cups. Yeah. You could have been trying to help somebody through some kind of an addiction. If you look at that Four of Cups, it's quite different from traditional tarot. It's somebody who is focused only on one thing and indulging only on one thing and not seeing what else is around, what other opportunities are around. So it's like whoever this is, when they latch on to something, they really do latch onto it, whether it's positive or negative. Feeling some kind of indulging in some kind of addiction here with this. With this being in someone's thought process, it's like, you know that they have to change up their game before it's too late, whatever that might be, right? You just know that they have to change up their game, or they're going to end up really in a situation that leads to no place good. In the feelings, we've got Knight of Swords, the Five of Cups, and the Unknown, which again is a really bizarre combination. Why that Knight of Swords, please? Why is the Knight of Swords here, please? Thank you. Temperance. 2 steps forward, 1 step back, isn't it, Pisces, with this individual? Why the Five of Cups, please? Thank you. Yeah, there it is. There it is. The Devil, the World, the Sun, and the Seven of Cups. Yeah. Someone really needs to break free from their addiction, whatever that might be. Like, addictions can mean anything. It could be alcohol, of course, drugs, the usual. It could be shopping, it could be chocolate, it could be drama. People can be addicted to drama. I'm seeing a bit of that as well, especially with this individual having a problem with lying as well, and lying about others. So it could be a combination of lots of different types of addictions that combined is causing massive problems for everyone else around you and around them, and just for society in general. They have to break free from these addictions and start again, but in their heart it's like Five of Cups. I don't know if I can break free. I don't know if I can stop. I don't know if I can change. So as much as the want and the desire to change is absolutely here, whether or not they can transfer that into the physical is another thing entirely. Because they keep slipping. But here's the thing, they could potentially have a very beautiful life, a really beautiful life, if it weren't for all of this temptation. If it weren't for them getting their heads turned every 5 minutes by something new and shiny, and it's weird. It's a really weird reading. I was not expecting to see this, Pisces. I was not. And then the unknown card is calling someone to take a closer look. Take a closer look at where they are right now and where they could be, if only that they could just be patient with themselves, if they would stop acting without thinking through the consequences, if only they could just transmute this whatever is driving them to be addicted to whatever it is they're addicted to, if they could just channel that energy into something else, their life potentially could turn like that. Why is the unknown card here, please? Thank you. King of Wands and the Six of Coins. Again, they're coming out off balance still. See, whoever this is, they're definitely incredibly highly creative. But there's no direction. That they feel directionless, that they're confused as to where exactly they could put all of this creative energy, instead of putting it into negativity all of the time. There could be something about their social circle as well with that particular Six of Coins. I'm feeling that this individual is very quickly influenced by whoever it is that they're associating themselves with. So it's like when they're with you and they're taking your advice and your guidance and you're giving them the best direction possible, that they do great, like they do amazing, in fact. But then as soon as that they go off and back to whoever it is that they're spending most of their time with, that's when they start to slip again, and they slip back into habits old. And it just ends up going around and around and around, and then they start lying to cover their tracks, and then the lies get bigger and bigger and bigger, and you know, it's just a never-ending cycle of this whole 2 steps forward, 1 step back. 1 minute they're doing okay, and then next minute they're right back to square one. Okay. In the actions, we've got the Ace of Cups, the Five of Swords reversed, and Judgment. So, the beautiful thing about this read, Pisces, it certainly does look like whoever this individual is, they will find that strength within them to clean up their crap, basically. Okay, Five of Swords reversed. It's somebody who is no longer playing into being a victim. They're turning away from people, places, things, ways of thinking that harm them in any way. Okay, because it came out in reverse. Can you tell me more about the Five of Swords reversed, please? Thank you. Queen of Wands. Yeah. Again, it's more creative and fiery, passionate energy. So it's like this individual is going to find their way back to themselves. Tell me more about that Five of Swords. Thank you. Justice. Yeah. Doing the right thing. Finally. Balancing out their lives. Being truthful and honest as well. Getting back on track. And then Judgment, listening to their higher self. Ace of Cups, being true and authentic, and finally understanding the meaning of unconditional love. And seeing as well that you, throughout this process, have loved them unconditionally. Again, cross watchers, I could be speaking to you directly. This could, for some of you, be a Pisces that's struggling and doing this to you, okay? But I mean, let's focus on the result. You know, this is a very positive result that we're seeing at the end of this incredibly dark cycle. We're seeing that this cycle is very, very likely to be broken. Just through, and I know it sounds cheesy, but like through the power of love, this cycle is going to be broken. Whoever this is, that they're no longer going to be continuing with this. I don't even know what to call it without offending anybody. I nearly said the word nonsense, but let's just leave that one there, okay? Because it's a very difficult read, very difficult circumstance, and for those who are dealing with something like that, you'll know whether or not that's your read, okay? What else for Pisces, please? It's almost like whoever this is, Pisces, that they suddenly just wake up and realise all of the damage that they have caused themselves and to the ones that they love. They are going to see it, and they are going to take action on it as well. Loyal heart, a change in the wind, deep knowing, wow, and all that glitters. Yeah. See, with this all that glitters, it's like, how many times in the past have they told you that that they're trying and that they don't do it anymore and this, that and the next, and then it turned out that they just went right back to it, you know? All that glitters is someone who is presenting themselves as a version of who they're not. Okay, but then we've got loyal heart, a change in the wind, and deep knowing, your intuition. You're feeling very, very hypersensitive at this point in time, Pisces, so make sure that you do take frequent breaks, especially if you're dealing with this situation, because right now you're like an energetic sponge, okay, and you can feel everything, you're absorbing everything, and it can be incredibly difficult for someone who is highly intuitive or very, very sensitive to make the difference between someone else's energy and their own, okay? Tune in and trust your vibes. Also, it says that your hunches will pay dividends, okay? Loyal heart, you have been absolutely loyal to this individual, and some would argue more than what they necessarily had deserved. What I can make out is basically almost everybody is moving away from them, distancing themselves from this individual, and you're the only one that hasn't done that. Even though many would argue that perhaps you should have, you know. And a change in the wind. That can be positive or negative. In this particular read, I'm feeling this as positive. There is a positive change in the wind for this particular situation. What else, please, for Pisces? Thank you. Chemistry. There is a strong magnetic attraction here. Children, yeah, for some of you this is about your child. It doesn't matter how old your child is. I mean, if you're a parent, then you know your child will always be your little one or your child, no matter what age they are. But for some of you, yeah, that this entire read is about a parent-child dynamic. Yeah. You've got stay optimistic about your love life and past life relationships. So for those of you where this is a romantic situation, it obviously then the chemistry and the past life would be more appropriate for that. This particular combination would tell me that you love this individual no matter what. No matter what anybody says, no matter what they do, it's like you just love them. The love that you have for them runs really, really deep. And of course, stay optimistic. So at this point in the read, I do need to be responsible and remind you, Pisces, that you do have free will. Okay? And to use your discernment and your best judgment when it comes down to dealing with any situation like this. If you feel that something is off with them and their behaviour, then that ultimately is what you must listen to. Okay, if you are giving somebody another chance, make sure that you're doing that through your own decision, because you have seen proof of changed behaviour. If there is no proof of changed behaviour, then look at that. Okay, right. Imagine all unwanted thoughts dissolving into light, creating room for new opportunities and possibilities for your life. So there's new energy here, Pisces. Manifesting miracles. Your dream is soon to become a reality. Trust your heart and continue to follow its guidance. And beware of what it is that you're projecting, for the qualities you admire in another are qualities that you both possess. Equally so, the qualities that you don't like are also a part of your own reflection. So there's a message there about doing some shadow work. Perhaps I'm feeling that what might benefit for those who are dealing with this situation would be counselling for both. What else, please, for Pisces? Thank you. Release your blocks. First quarter moon in Scorpio. Okay, so we're going to do the usual rule of three. We'll take the healing message from the creator of the deck. Your second message is your most important message, and that's from your own intuition while you're looking at the card. And then finally, I will give you my intuitive message for your third one. Okay, right. So it says, when it comes to pushing through your fears and any other negative feelings, you're going to have to dig deeper. The only thing that we have to fear is fear itself, because fear blocks us. Make time to clear any toxic feelings around you. Don't let pride stop you from showing how dearly you want something. It's okay to be vulnerable if you know the people you're dealing with are trustworthy. Think about others as much as yourself. There is light and shade in your situation, and you need to embrace it. Don't get stuck on one idea and refuse to budge. Think what a mental detox would involve for you. For example, avoiding people you argue with and violence on TV, negative news, etc., etc. Make time for it soon. Yeah. The only thing we have to fear is fear itself. So release your blocks. I'm feeling that this could well be a mutual message for yourself and the person that you're dealing with. I mean, they definitely do have a lot of fears, and they tend to play into that quite a lot. And that's what leads them down the path of disaster yet again. It's kind of like the self-fulfilling prophecy, you know, it's like beware the self-fulfilling prophecy. Okay. Right, so this next deck, it's not going to resonate for everybody. This is just to help give a little bit of bonus information for those who already have their sneaky suspicion about who this reading is for or about. But of course, you'll already know who it is that you're dealing with. It's just sometimes it can be quite cool to have it clarified even further. So Pisces, please. I have 2 more, please, for Pisces. Oh, thank you. Okay, so you've got W, J, supportive, short, cologne, perfume, scent, and spiritual support. I'm feeling that you're being supported by the universe here, Pisces. Short, that could be a physical feature of somebody, not necessarily. It could just be saying that, you know, you will be seeing results of change in a short time, you know. And scent, so someone's scent is very, very comforting. Okay. Right, so just to put the word out there, some of these cards are a little bit sweary. All right. Also, don't forget to join me again on the 4th of February at 4 p.m. GMT for your monthly overview reading. Right, and this one says, all blissed out and nowhere to go. Guess I'll just chill. Yeah, so Pisces, you've already done as much as you can with this situation, right? Now you have to sit back and let whatever needs to play out naturally, okay? You've already done as much as you can. It's a beautiful read. Okay, so that is what I have for you. If you would like to book a private reading with me, then the link to do so can be found in my pinned comment and in my description box below. Thank you so much for watching. Have a lovely week, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.